You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, there was no way I wasn't going to talk about this. Last night was the Hall of Fame game. Unfortunately, I had an appointment this morning, or I would have got this out first thing. Two quarterbacks emerged last night. One that I have been very vocal about on this channel before the draft. I said, if you're the Browns, if you're the Cardinals, if you're the blah, 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 if you're all these teams that need a quarterback, why not draft Carson Beck in the second round? Or even the late first? Yeah, nobody did. He made it all the way to the third. Then we started hearing rumblings coming out of Cardinals camp. Carson Beck looks pretty good. Oh, the Cardinals might think they have something. Interesting. Now, understand something. When you get these rookies in games, there's a couple of things I look for to make me wonder, okay, are they actually going to be able to do something? Does the actual NFL game look like it overwhelms them? Frankly, it didn't look like it overwhelmed Carson Beck or Haynes King last night. But Carson Beck in particular, no. The other thing is, are they struggling to hit short to intermediate passes? Even in the preseason, whatever. Absolutely not. In fact, the last time I saw a quarterback as a rookie look like Carson Beck, where he came in and he just looked extremely comfortable, it was Brock Purdy. And we know he is absolutely got himself entrenched as a quality NFL starter. There's a chance the Cardinals got their quarterback. There's also a chance that, I got to say, how many games can you really give Jacoby Brissett? Because if Carson Beck might be the guy, you need as big a sample as you can get prior to the end of this season before the 2027 NFL draft. Because you got to be sure. If you're going to pass on a quarterback in the draft, you got to be sure. So a lot of NFL fans reacted to both quarterbacks, Haynes King last night. Kenny Pickett started this game, but Haynes King came in afterwards. 21 of 34, 182 touchdowns, 3 for 39, another touchdown on the ground, 3 total touchdowns. And the one thing, and I'm going to be honest, I'm a little biased because Haynes King is from right here where I'm at. They showed Longview last night the state title, his dad, who's a coach, all of that during the game. Nobody's going to work harder. Haynes King slept at the football facility in college. A lot of NFL fans noticed it. I've been vocal. Bryce Young is not the guy. He's not the guy. And a lot of fans last night pointed it out. Bryce Young better be concerned about his job. This was to win the game with 2 seconds left. This kid is a pure dual threat quarterback. By the way, this was the greatest Hall of Fame game in the history of football. I shit you not. It really was. I had this game on the other TV here in my studio because I was having to cover a freaking WNBA game last night. I was like, have I lost a bet? A lot of reaction. King versus Beck for no reason. Stone Cold versus The Rock back in the day. Haynes King with the Hall of Fame game on the line turned into Cam Newton. Let's hope he turns out better than that. What a game. The NFL's back. Absolute cinema. What a night for Haynes King. Football so effing back. The legend of Haynes King lives on. Look at Georgia Tech. This guy, you see this. Haynes King was a dog. An absolute dog. Both of these guys. Haynes King over Kenny Pickett for Bryce Young's backup immediately. Panther fans to Bryce Young right now. You are about to lose your job. It's going to get interesting. Seriously, it's going to get interesting. Haynes King saw Carson Beck on the other sideline, started having flashbacks. He wasn't losing again. Carson Beck played at Georgia. Haynes King, Georgia Tech. A lot of people. Look, Bryce Young literally trended last night. He trended. Because people were like, yeah, it's a wrap. Haynes King to Bryce Young in the locker room. Yeah. Bryce Young watching Haynes King.
Right there, that's a good pass. That's a good pass. Yes, sir.
Oh, that's a great pass, man. Man, we should have been had this kind of quarterback, huh?
I mean, yeah, he doing good for a backup quarterback.
Backup? Yeah. He's 21, right?
Yeah, he's 21. I'm 26, though. I'm only hurt for a few games, but that's a good pass for a backup quarterback, for sure. For sure.
That's definitely the future of this franchise.
The future backup. Yes, sir. Run that in!
Yeah,
Touchdown!
Yeah, man, this
Yes,
quarterback
sir.
perfect,
Bro,
man.
you
You see what I'm saying?
Yes,
that nigga's cold, bro.
Man, he good. He good.
Vick, right? I swear to God,
Hey, no. He don't remind y'all of no Michael Vick, bro.
What you mean?
No,
Man,
he
bro,
don't. No,
what you
y'all
talking
doing that too much,
Man,
bro.
he can do no.
That's hilarious. Man, he can do no wrong. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. Jacoby Brissett, Bryce Young, after last night's game. McDonald's calling for some hard work. Yeah, they gave the same treatment. Jacoby Brissett on the Cardinals sideline watching Carson Beck. 15 of 19, 188 and a touchdown. I understand. It's preseason. We all get that. But did Carson Beck look like he belonged? Absolutely.
Carson Beck told the Cardinals last night, you have to consider me for the starting quarterback job sooner rather than later.
Wow.
And I'm not jumping on over Jacoby Brissett just yet. But the number one thing that stands out is never once got fooled by coverage. The eyes were always in the right place. The ball always went to the right place. He played fast. So often young quarterbacks in this first game, they feel overwhelmed. They play a little slow, whether it's with their decision-making or their eyes. I love all the different versions of play actions that LaFleur put them on.
Yeah, I mean, you could tell. Seriously. This kid, completely comfortable. Yeah, he didn't have the big eyes going on. Oh crap. This game's too big for me. The NFL's too big for me. It never looked too fast. It just looked like he was completely lucid, completely in the moment, completely competent. Short to intermediate passing, he's got it down already. Cardinals got themselves, look, Haynes King is a little bit of a project, no doubt about it, for the Panthers. Bryce Young still better look over his damn shoulder Carson Beck, that kid looks like he could start day one in the National Football League. Week 1, quarter 1. Tell me what you think. I just had to talk about this a little bit. Both these dudes. I mean, what Haynes Keene's going to end up being, I don't know. But Carson Beck, shit. Put him in, coach. He's ready. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.